So, if you have any questions, then you can ask them now, yeah? I mean, I like to have questions that are sot lon, that come, from this talk, yeah? Not old questions, from 2 years ago.
Any questions? Personal questions?
Ajahn, just now you mentioned about hell, right? In the Bible, Christianity, and in the Al-Quran, God created hell. But in the Buddhism context, who created the hell and heaven realm?
You.
So it's basically just an illusion of...
I mean, what did the Lord Buddha said? Never ask this question. Yeah? I mean, I normally come with the example, I mean, you're sitting in a huge pond filled with shit, have no ground under your feet, and then you see a man walking by, yeah, on the outer skirts, yeah, who just walks, who doesn't have to swim in the shit, yeah. And the first question you ask him, how did I get in the shit? Or don't you ask him, how do I get out of it? And once you get out of it, you understand it, yeah? How you got into it.
I want to understand who created the shit.
You. All of us.
Understood. Thank you, Bande.
Get out of it, it's better.
Anyone else? There are several questions here. Good morning, Ajahn. When there is pain on the body during meditation, should I ignore the pain or just focus on breathing? Or should I note the intensity of the pain which I am experiencing?
I mean, with pain investigation, if you notice that there is pain, go back to the Buddha or go back to the breath. Yeah? I mean, if the pain becomes so strong that you cannot concentrate on the breath anymore or the Buddha, then investigate the pain. What is pain? What is pain? The moment you get up, there is no pain. Huh? It's magic. Huh? Magic pain. You get up and pain is gone. What kind of pain is that? That's why you have to investigate. Huh? And normally the moment you concentrate on pain, you go to the point, where the pain is intense, and then you observe it, yeah? Then you ask, is it anicca? Is it impermanent? That means, is it changing? And it is changing. You will see it, yeah? It becomes lower, it's more intense, less intense, more intense, less intense. And then you ask, is it, area-wise or spot-wise, yeah? And then where actually is it located? Is it located in the skin? Is it located in the flesh? Is it located in the bones, yeah? When it is located in the bones and you get up, why is there no more pain? Huh? Don't use your medical knowledge because it's all wrong, yeah? You get up and there's no more pain, that is impossible. If somebody cuts you, no matter if you lie down, if you get up, or if you sit, there's pain. Huh? So what kind of pain is that comes up? That's what you have to investigate, yeah? And in the beginning it will pretty simply disappear, and then you just go back to the breath or to the Buddha, yeah? If it doesn't go away, it becomes more intense, then just ask the question. Yeah? I have skin since I'm born, why do I only feel now pain? I have the bone since I'm born, why do I only now feel pain? Yeah? Until you come close to the truth, and then you will see the pain jumps from one place to the other. And that place where you thought, it is intense pain, because I'm sitting wrongly, You sit in the airplane for 3 hours and don't feel pain. You sit on this cushion for 2 minutes, and you feel pain. Huh? Why is that? So you don't understand what is pain. And we always run away from pain. Huh? Always just like other things. You always run away from unpleasant feelings. Yeah? Try to, just like a dog. Yeah? I mean, you bind a sausage in front of his nose, and some tin cans on his tail, and this dog will run forever. Always after away from the sound and after the sausage. It won't stop, because if it stops, it will reach it. The sound stops, and the sausage is in front of his nose. But the dog is so stupid, and we are so stupid, we always run away from the pain and not knowing what is pain. Yeah? So we investigate it. And then it moves to another place, and then it moves to another place until it shows us where it comes from. But then the pain becomes really intense. And most of you, it doesn't happen, that's why I don't explain it. So just go back, as long as you can concentrate on the Buddha, or as long as you can concentrate on the breath, stay with the breath, And if it not, go, focus, if you focus on the breath, you focus on the tip of the nose, then instead of focusing on the tip of the nose, focus on the point of pain. That's all. When the pain goes away, then go back to the breath. That's the only exception for samatha meditation where we can investigate. Okay? The person has to ask the question, to see if he understands it. Huh?
Next, we are born and die. What is the purpose of this life?
That's what I'm asking you. Everybody has a different purpose, yeah? Huh? Some people want to stay in the hamster wheel because they think it's so nice. Then I just tell you, the purpose of your life is, to paint your hamster wheel gold and, make some nice curtains and some windows in it, and maybe plant some flowers in front of it, and then run around. For other people, the purpose is life to get out of this hamster wheel. Get out of samsara vata, about the cycle of birth and death. That's what I call hamster wheel. You have to find your own thing. You have to put your goal. Your own motivation, must be behind this goal, otherwise you will never reach it. Okay, next question.
Can we know when one is dreaming, is the dream represents the past or what?
I already answered that.
Okay.
That was the first thing I answered. When you're dreaming, it's just like daydreaming, and there's no importance to it. Just, it's just some thoughts and memories coming in,
Is it good to have dream or no dream is better?
What? Huh?
Is it good to have dream or is good to not have dream?
Of course, it is better not to have dreams. Don't sleep so long as that you have dreams, if you practice, 4 hours of sleep is enough and there are no dreams coming, If you, turn around, then you're in the dream world, And you seem to enjoy it, That's why you turn around, You wake up a little bit, it wasn't such a nice dream, and then you have a bad dream, and then you have a nice dream. Just like the feelings during the day. So where's the importance of that? Stupid thoughts, brought in by the kilesas, Mixed up, there's no dream, that is consistent, except for the lucid dream that might have some importance, Where you can add, Where you can decide to move here and to move there, and it is a consistent dream, That is called a lucid dream, where you feel you're awake, The other things in our dreams are just, inconsistent. It's just thought. 3 thoughts, about one subject, and then it switches the subject, So what is the importance of that? We have that all day long, You just need to close your eyes, and you have the same thing, What is the importance of that? Have you noticed? No importance. Just, disturbing our mind and peace. Next.
What is Ajahns advice for someone whose spouse is not supporting to their practice? It seems like a blockage towards the practice. Is there anything that one can do? will sending metta helps?
Not.
What is Ajahns advice for someone whose spouse is not supportive of their practice?
I understood. Yeah? Just be friendly to the spouse, yeah? That's it, and do your thing. Yeah? I mean, if she actively, if she actively, disturbs you during your meditation, then you have to think of something else. But, I mean, if he just tolerates it, it's fine. She doesn't have to be supportive of it. Yeah? But if she actively disturbs you, and says, oh, you're meditating, you should do this, you should do that, then find some place where you can meditate on your own, or or live separate. Yeah? But not supporting everybody, most of the partners are not supporting. Yeah? There's only a few, Well, the other partner will not understand it because he's more attached, and he doesn't want to do that, or he's attached to life. So, don't worry about it, be friendly, not aggressive, yeah. And he will notice, if he tolerates it, he will notice that you become more open-minded, and he will support it even more, because it's better for him as well. If you're not so aggressive anymore, yeah. If you're more understanding, and that's what normally, if you do your practice right, that's what you become, more understanding. Yeah? No big deal. So, what? Next. What?
Ajahn, how do you really put thoughts to rest?
By replacing with something else. You do that all your life, yeah? It is replacing one thought with the other thought of Buddha. And it's always the same thought. That's how you put the mind to rest, yeah? If you don't believe it, try it out.
In trying it out, what you find is when you have one thought and you replace it with another thought,
yes,
and that thought drives you to another thought, and another thought, so that diminishing thought of good thoughts and wishing thoughts, hope. You see, most of the time we are in hope.
It's so complicating to get into your mind.
Because we are thinking so much in the sitting.
I explained it today how easy it is to meditate. Actually, this replacing you do all the time. Yeah? You just, you go through the city, you see something that you don't like to see, and then you put your attention on something else. And that's the whole basis of our practice. We see something, our thought comes in, we see it, and we replace it with another thought, Buddha, or with the attention on our breath. And once, it is replaced always with the same thing, there is no more thoughts coming in, except for the Buddha. And then you feel calm.
Yes,
this is something you have to try out.
This whole morning I've been Buddha.
Yeah, it took you only one morning to learn to walk? Okay? Finished. Oh, people are so impatient, it has to work, the next moment. Huh? When you go to university, at least you have to go there 4 years, you want to go to a meditation retreat for 5 days and then, you want to get a diploma, huh? Even after 5 years, some of my monks, after 5 years, it's still difficult, yeah? So, be patient, yeah?